Here are two new elements that I've just recently acquired. One that I've been trying to replace for a long while, and one that I really genuinely never thought that I would be able to acquire. Okay, what we have here is a glow-in-the-dark powder. Actually, two different types of glow-in-the-dark powder. I have been trying for ages to replace my sample of strontium. You see, what I used to have was an old sparkler. Red sparklers are contain strontium, and strontium, when it's heated, will glow with a red glow. And I didn't want to keep a live sparkler, an unused sparkler in my element collection, because I didn't want it to suddenly go off accidentally. So I burned it, and that was fun. But let's admit, it was kind of nasty afterwards. It's sort of ashy, etc. So I wanted to get something a little cleaner. By the way, I still have my old barium sparkler, and I'm working on replacing that one. But strontium is contained in one of the two products that are sold in glow-in-the-dark pigments. Most of the glow-in-the-dark pigments that are on the market contain zinc sulfide, and we've seen zinc and sulfur already. Those don't work as well, but if you put them in the light for a while, they will glow. But actually, what works better than that is a compound called strontium aluminate, which contains strontium, that's element 38, also contains aluminum 13 and oxygen 8. Those two we've seen before. But since it contains strontium, I wanted to get some glow in the dark that I knew was in fact not a zinc sulfide. So I've been at a lot of stores looking at glow-in-the-dark products, hoping that I'd find one that was labeled that it did actually contain strontium aluminate, and I never found one. So I went online and I found this company called Techno Glow Products based out of Texas. If they get a little free advertising from me, I consider that a good thing. But they sold some glow-in-the-dark powders of various different colors that contain strontium aluminate. So now I've got my strontium again, and in a not as messy of a form. But this particular, these two powders contain strontium aluminate that's been doped to have a little bit of added europium. Well, we've seen europium before, but it also has element 66 dysprosium. Dysprosium is not one that I ever was expecting to find, but they have it in this. Now, I'm not sure exactly how this works, but the idea is we've seen europium before. Europium I included in my fluorite. I did a video about a fluorite, and I showed you it glowing in the dark, but that's a compound that's fluorescent. The idea is the atoms absorb the energy, and then it's immediately released, and it's released at a slightly different color. You shine ultraviolet on it, and it produces visible light. Well, these compounds are phosphorescent. The atom will absorb the energy, but then it gets stuck. It can't release the energy very quickly, and so you have to wait, and over time it will release that, and so it'll produce a glow. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that here, but I'll go ahead and turn the lights off. Okay, and we've got definitely a blue color and a green color that is glowing and is advertised to glow for quite a while. This should be able to make a lot of light over a long time. So, strontium, europium, and dysprosium. And I never thought I was going to be able to find any dysprosium, but I stumbled upon it. Thank you, Techno Glow Products.